Alright, welcome back to the channel. I'm King Abaddon, and in today's video we're back in Minecraft Dungeons, where it looks like there's been a update. So I actually gotta check all of this out. I didn't know this came out until I just loaded the game up. So I guess it lets you, this merchant will sell common and rare items at a fair price. So I don't really know what each one's gonna do now. Instantly return any invested enchantment points. Upgrading an item takes 3 missions to complete. Item power is rerolled based on your recommended difficulty. So I guess that lets you upgrade. Yeah, you can upgrade weapons. So if you find a legendary one, I guess it means that you can complete a mainland mission to reach and defeat the arch illager or on default difficulty. So this just lets you upgrade stuff, I guess. What's this one do? The gift wrapper lets you send items to other players. Okay. Who's this? The luxury merchant. So I guess he sells the like artifacts now. The merchant sells high-end items at a not so affordable price. Yeah, so this looks like artifacts and gives you a random ranged weapon, random armor. So this must be the to keep it anonymous type character. Similar to how it was at first, where you couldn't see who you were let's see, but like know what you're gonna get at the first what you call it? What am I trying to say here? You didn't know what you were going to get at first. But oops, didn't mean to do that. So now that means that like still pressing all the wrong buttons. So when I want to go and upgrade this bow, because this is a good bow to keep for a while, I'll be able to do that without having to lose it. And if I had that one glaive I was using before, I could probably put that in there and upgrade it. So basically, I guess it lets you, if once you get what you want, you can keep using it, is what it seems like. This is all brand new to me. Oh, that's also new, the daily trial. I guess that gives more to go into for the game itself. This also looks a little different. Now I don't remember what I said we were gonna do this round. That's still completed. This looks like we can go back for stuff, probably because we didn't get that mission and we're missing some chests in there. But since we completed those ones already, I'm gonna go ahead and here. Also, last week's videos somehow got switched on the days they were supposed to come out. I don't know what's happening, but the scheduling system in YouTube is messed up. So the one for Wednesday came out on Friday, and Friday came out on Wednesday. And then I can't even schedule them from 12 o'clock anymore. I can only let me schedule for 12:15. So all those things are what's happening in the background.
The Fiery Forge, where the arch illager builds monstrous machines that devastate the villages of the overworld. He must be stopped. Strike with everything you've got and raise this forge to ruins.
So yeah, that was what was happening. Basically, YouTube's systems are, well, I probably messed up on the scheduling of those videos on my own, since I was looking at stuff for them at the same time. Actually, no, because one was set a while ago. The only thing I went and it did was at the end card. So actually, I don't know what happened there. And I definitely would have been messing with both of them at the same time, since one's been in for a minute. What's that? I don't know what that means. Oh, looting. Okay, so what else was happening there? Can't remember. Yeah, I didn't expect this game to get any updates, at least an update that big, but I changed so much, because that really reworks all of the like armor system, all of the loot system basically. Well, the secondary loot system, the shop system, I guess. I don't know. And then it changes how you use your weapons too, but it didn't do a good job of explaining what necessarily is going to happen with it, since I don't know if I can dismantle stuff anymore to get the enchantment back immediately, or if I have to take it there and have it disenchanted first, or what happens with that basically. Yeah. Got a lot of effects going on me right now too. And they're all gone. Let's see. There's a green thing on the map over there. I guess that's what the... Yeah, that's the map. That might be either the exit or just some hidden thing that it's marking. Yeah, smiting is definitely better than the game makes it seem too. Like in the actual Minecraft, the original one, smiting isn't really the best. Usually you just want to go for sharpness because that'll affect the damage on everything. But in this game, since there's so many skeletons, well really skeletons because that's the... It seems like... Oops. That's what seems like the most abundant ranged enemy, and my mic stand, so I'm trying to wait for it to stop wobbling so it's not making as much noise. There's also really no way for me to steady it because then my hand coming off of it is still gonna make it wobble more. So it's interesting to watch in the Audacity feed. Yeah, it's because of how long it takes for these things to go up. 177. It gives me more health, weapon damage is boosted, and there's 35% damage reduction. That one increases the roll cooldown though. Okay, it does give me back the... what you call it? My enchants. I'm gonna hold on to this so I can use that to test for the like the, I guess the armor upgrade guy or whatever, equipment upgrade guy. But I kind of want to find a new bow for that first and then upgrade the one that I'm using. But I probably should wait until I'm a higher level for that. I don't know though. That really does just depend on how it works, which we can probably figure out in a second once we finish this one. It's not that much happening in this level though. Ooh, alright, one of these things are appearing now. So I gotta find that in here somewhere. Oh, it put one inside. So basically, it's like some old, like, rickety looking man around here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. And he puts up these top pillars, and sometimes the pillars he puts up will explode, but most of the time they just block off. Yeah, like that. And he put one inside of my shield. So, it blew up and killed me. But like that. It was hard to see because of the shield. But it does kill the other ones, which is useful. It still is annoying though, since it's blocking off my way and how I move. I need something with lifesteal. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot my bow had radiance. But I guess you do have to be close for that to actually activate. I blocked. Okay, cool. I was finna say, this game really trying to block me all the way in like that. Oops. That took away a bunch of damage. I think the only downside to this bow is it's not a straight shot, which makes it less useful in cases like this where there's only a few enemies on the walkway. Forgot I had that. And didn't see that. There's nothing really exciting happening. There's no like huge mobs or anything. It's just these things around that are just like blocking me in basically. It's the most interesting thing that's been going on so far. Oh, here comes this thing. Guess I should kill everything off first before I try and get the loot. I also don't know if it I don't know if it disappears or anything like that, but it is fast, like stupidly fast too. Oh, but I guess it was worth it. What's that? An elite power bow. Wow. Ooh. Forgot I threw that. Let's see. Right after I was just talking about how there weren't any mobs for real. I get mobbed right after that. Is these dudes that hang way back and put out these totems that are really getting me, because they can be pretty far off screen and still putting down the totems. Yeah, like, and then it puts a few of them out too, so it makes the spawn, I guess, like percentage of them higher than normal. But let's look at this bow now. Strong when charged. I think actually I like this one better, just because I see this on it, which I take that and still radiance, and I have 8 more to put on this. I'll take this one just because I know I'm gonna shoot the arrows more, so the more it shoots, the more I'll heal basically. Although it is a charge bow, so it is meant to be held to do more damage. Like, there you go. So it'll probably one-shot a lot of these things. Now, like, the basic enemies will get one-shot, which makes it easier. Let's see, can I get close enough to hit all of them? Alright, cool. Now this is gonna be annoying because we are in like the later stages of the game, so all of that when we get back to it is gonna be annoying. I think there's something hidden in here, so we'll find out. That, or it's gonna be like, yeah, okay. I wonder if it charges faster. Either way, it's still a good bow. I'm definitely going to keep this one. Unless I find a machine bow. Where's that at? A machine bow, which is basically a bow that's built with the that accelerate feature, and I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade that, and I'm gonna get rid of that just for the I almost got rid of my weapon just for the money. That's new too. Chance to summon a bee after defeating a mob with up to 3 bees joining your side. So what thundering? Well, I'm gonna try the new one out, obviously. What if they added new achievements into the game, since they added a bunch of new stuff like that? So now the bee, oh, that did a good bit of damage actually. And I like how they're still super fat and overly big. I wonder if this is gonna, yeah, okay. That whole thing vibrates the controller like crazy, so I'll try and hold it away from the mic so it doesn't blast into your ears. It also does a bunch of damage. I guess this also helps too, like if I don't have come here. Everything's running. Forgot I have the bow. Should have just let the bees sting you. So I think, what was it, every like, it's like a 20% chance or 30% chance per hit. I can't remember if it's on the feet or per hit, and I just saw it too, is the worst part. Is that gonna kill them? Cool. Oh, I think that got me. I think the sound of the controller vibrating is still coming through, and I have actually no idea why it creates such a strong vibration. I've never felt the controller shake this much for even a shooting game where there's generally constant vibration. Makes no sense, really, especially for this game in particular. Come here. I think I'm finna be hit with a bunch of enemies. What life am I on? Ooh. Oh, goddamn. Oh, the bees. We've already seen me fight one of these before, so it's not as bad this time. Wait, lock onto him. Oh, wow. I guess that's a downside to auto aim. Since it's auto aiming, it's trying to put me on this dude through the wall. So you can just hold that TNT for me real quick. Easy. And that glowing, hang on, there's still a glowing thing down over here that I want to go check out. Oh, I can't get over there yet though. So how am I supposed to get there? I'm supposed to go, I guess, up, down, and around. But I guess we're finna figure out what these are actually meant for. Went the wrong way, but it doesn't matter. Is that an explosion? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, it's loot. So either I left something back there or that's just there for no reason. We'll find out at the end of the level, I guess. Oh. Where'd I go? Why'd I go off like that? You die first. I do like how they're even the slightest bit on the screen it locks on though, which is completely fair since they gives that one dude range even off screen. Like, where's he at right now? The only thing I think of is like up high. Yeah, there he is. And of course he's the one who gets buffed. I was wondering why I wasn't doing as much damage to these skeletons. Then I remembered that the last weapon had smiting on. God damn it, had smiting on it. Where's the enchanters? Why are there so many of them? Alright, cool. That whole stuff, all that was just messed up. All of them are going to stay by that though, so that helps. There's been a lot more of these consumables dropping too. which makes me think if they took like that aspect of the game, like that thing off, since there's been so much of it and I haven't used it. There's the looting enchant, which makes consumables drop more. All these consumables have been coming way faster than normal. So they might have taken that out or reworked it to where consumables just drop naturally. And whatever. I'm literally getting built into a maze. Because all of these things, what is it, like 5 of them or something? Never should it be this many. That was 4. It was 4 of them. Ooh, a hammer. I do like the hammers. Just because they also, firstly, they fit my playstyle in other games. It doesn't really matter in this game since either you play up close or you play from range. But in other games, I usually take a heavier character. Like in Anthem, I would take the Colossus normally. So, I do like to see the hammers. They seem to be more of a rare item though, in general, and then like their rares, like their unique versions are even more rare than the others. That are just, it's just like, for me they're more rare, because I don't know how this game does its loot system. Some games will do it where like, certain stuff is more common for certain players to trying to get them to trade, I guess. But the trading system just got put into this game, so I guess that wouldn't be it. What am I even here for? Escape the forge. Why do we come in here if we just had to escape? What are they shooting at? They're shooting at something down there. Oh, he didn't die. I'm used to them dying after their first hit with it. Oh, that's what I should try and get, a snowball. Is if they still have them. I don't know. This new update is really making me think about what's still in the game. But a snowball like circles around you and it'll hit the enemy and stun them for a while. So once that gets upgraded, it's really useful because it's doing it once per second. So then at that point, anything that gets close to you is going to be stunned for a second. So you'll be taking less damage generally. This is gonna be like a boss fight. How many lives do I have left is the real question. Cause I know I took too much damage. This is new, I think. Actually, it's not. I just don't remember it. It's funny how I can set these off. Move. Not the right button. Is he gonna spew or spawn more? I do like how they have less health than they used to, because before they used to be very difficult to kill. That or I'm just more equipped for it. I don't know. Ooh, almost ran into the lava. Oh, my potion's not ready yet either. And I'm out of arrows. Oh man, this is going downhill fast. Can I stand right here and be safe? Nope. Alright. Game over next time. I lost too many lives early in this attempt, I guess. Although you can't just walk around the side, which I forgot. So now I have a bee. Who shit? hopefully take some of the damage for me. Oh, out of arrows. Don't die, don't die. I should have pulled back that one thing. I can't get close enough to actually hit him because he'll just do something like that, or he's standing in lava. So and I don't think these are even doing damage to him, so it doesn't even matter. I guess they are. That or a bee was out. I don't know. I was gonna say I should be able to dodge that since I was way ahead of it. Okay, that does stop it. I want to check that real quick too. All I can really do right now is circle and hit all of these. Ooh. Maybe I can sneak back out real quick. Or at least up there I could spawn some bees in. Oh, now they're just rolling out of the lava. Yeah, I definitely should have kept that heal item and put that back on instead of keeping with what I had. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one though. I can really only take one more hit before I die. Ooh, now I'm in business slightly. I think I might actually go back instead of continue to try this one. Go back and try and find another one of those ones. Those hidden ones, since it seems to be a little different this time. And check out some of that other new stuff that's going on in the game. That was half an hour just to fail. Okay, let's see. I guess powerful mobs defeated. I guess I could try to get a mystery item. Actually, no, because my new bow is on the level that it needs to be. Wrong button. What's the... No. Oh, this hammer. And it also has the bee thing, so I'm going to definitely go with that, actually. After defeating a mob, there's a 10% chance to increase your attack speed by 50% for a short time. Actually, that sounds better than the bees, because the bees only come out at like some arbitrary time. I don't remember already. This is better than what I'm using. What does it do? It doesn't longer roll cooldown to negate hit though. As useful as a roll is, that does sound better. Counter while you're at full HP, you do increased ranged and melee damage. Reduces the cooldown times between use of artifacts. Or, well, this is definitely the better one. I should have saved some of that and put it in the hammer instead of continuing that thing to full. I kind of want to get that, but I don't at the same time. Definitely going to stick with the bow that I have now. Yeah, if I get that, I can replace my arrows and build towards my bow right now. Is that still active? No, I can't change it because it's still on cooldown. Or I can get rid of this, which is probably the better thing. So now let's try and go back into one. Actually, let's start this daily trial thing. It gives us a green and a purple, and we have a chance to get all that other stuff. So let's try this out.
There are unsettling rumblings in the mountains of the overworld. Whispered rumors say the...
I think I've already done this mission before, so we're not gonna look at that. Player speed is increased by 20%. Players have the ricochet enchantment equipped. 50% of melee mobs will have the freezing enchant. So that kind of negates the speed boost effect, since freezing slows down who you're against in this case, since the enemies have it. The hammer has an AoE effect, but it swings slow. I remember you now. Has this it has an AoE effect, but it swings slower, which is actually going to be a problem in this mission, since all the enemies have this freezing effect. Yeah, so maybe this is gonna be more difficult than I thought, but I guess it is the daily I haven't seen a slime in the game in a while. Anyways, yeah, I guess it makes sense since it's the daily challenge. Maybe this frenzy mushroom or whatever it's called will help me out with the freezing effects, since it increases the damage that I do. Not the damage, the attack speed. Who's out there? Invoker? See if I can keep him back. Yeah, this is going pretty good. I think it's only because I'm on this little ledge that's slightly higher than him. Out of arrows. And since I was on that ledge, or I was just slightly out of his range. Oh, he's spawning them and having freezing on them too. I do like daggers because of their attack speed overall, though. I think, did that one get knocked off by a... I think it did. It got knocked off by a ooh, what is that? By one of the minecarts. Please stop. Please stop. Oh my goodness. And if one of those comes out, I'm gonna take a bunch of damage. Ooh, are these moon daggers? They have a high speed, soul critical boost, dual gathering, or no, dual wield soul gathering. I'm gonna take these over those, or over this. And other sharpness, prospective, more emeralds on fallen enemies. I guess we should do this one since there's a lot of new stuff that we don't really know about. Alright, there's a lot of new stuff right now, so makes sense to go for this one. I don't want to fight him. Yeah, you see, so I used the mushroom, well, not obviously, but I used the mushroom to basically melt him, which is what these daggers are good for. It's like, just doing a bunch of damage really fast. When I bought this, I thought it was exploding, so I'm kind of upset that it's not. But it's also not that bad, so. Like, it seems like the arrows are piercing in some cases. And if that's just the thing and I missed it, oops. Like a thing with the bow itself. Who don't want to kill? I guess this slime. I guess not the slime, actually. That was probably a bad idea since it did create like a bunch of other stuff that had the freezing effect. Where's something to kill? Nothing. And I missed when I went to do it, so. Oh, all these enemies. That smiting would have been good for. Come here. Alright, cool. Only thing I don't like about skeletons and all these ranged enemies is that they seem to have a slightly faster walk speed to get away, which is annoying. I wonder if my goal is to just get through it all. So there's another pickaxe. You can get a diamond version of that. It swings the same way as the hammer, actually. I think it's just faster. And I think that's stealing. It's like Enigma Runner, I think is what it called itself when it pops up. Can't actually remember because, yeah, Enigma Resonator. Ooh, something in there has the fire trail. That worked out though, so. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Easiest invoker I've ever fought. Let's see. It looks like some of the arrows are like redirecting. I should probably reread what this does since I'm so confused about what it is. It's probably what I'm gonna have to do anyway, so. Wow. See, that's another thing too. They like bounce around. I'm just gonna keep coming up with reasons why I don't like the TNT as a weapon. That's a lot of people we gotta save. I think it's also interesting how it's supposed to be like these band of heroes that are always around, or like just showed up out of nowhere to fight the Illager, but like just weren't around at all before or like during the whole like Illager takeover thing, because there's a lot of people here who are like slaves, even though they're gonna actually I don't even know what they're calling it. Yeah, free the villagers, but they're slaves until they're freed, since they can't leave and all that type of stuff, you know. So who's in charge of them? Like, how did the Illager and all these bandits or whatever come in and get all these people with nobody stopping them the first time? It's like the same thing Stark was saying in the Avengers, talking about he wanted to make like a force field or a safety net around the planet, but everyone's like, no, we can just get them when they come. That whole thing. What am I stuck on? Alright, cool. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, cool. Yeah, it's definitely passing through. I'm gonna stop and check that real quick, actually. Because that one arrow hit all three of them, but they weren't in line up on the D-pad. Strong arrow, greater damage, radiant shot accelerator. So it doesn't say that it should be doing that, so I don't know why it is. And I figured that it wasn't supposed to be saying that either. Oh, go. Oh, there's that rejection thing, but I think it hits something instead of going back to them. Oh, what is it? The ricochet effect. Is usually what it does. It sends it right back, which makes it far more useful, especially if you can get a high level of it on your armor. It's 20% movement speed. Is definitely helpful too. Did they yet? Almost. Alright, cool. I hope that's the only one, because those things are definitely the hardest thing in the game to kill, since it's basically spawning armor, like living armor. Alright, cool. Got that one. Please die. Just die. Is it an effect that I have? No, because enemies freezing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why this arrow is jumping. I'm not complaining. I'm just confused. Yeah, you can see like shooting around over there too. I do like all the effects that occur in this game, because that was weird. Because they make it more interesting to look at. Like some games in this style, at least that I've seen, have like cool stuff that can happen, but no cool effects to show it. I think League of Legends is another one of those that kind of has cool effects. I also haven't played it in a while, so I don't quote me on that. Ooh. Walking into a spawner as it pushes out all these enemies is definitely, I guess, a shocker is the way to describe it. Am I still recording? Let me make sure. Ooh, I should hit the spawner. Didn't know I was invisible. Can I blow up again? Alright, cool. Like, to show each like soul going up as you kill them, and on the release too, definitely, whoa, a good feature. Did I do damage to it? It did. Alright, cool. 2 birds and 1 stone, even though I didn't have to throw the stone, so it didn't matter. So I'm not quite fast enough to kill those before they do damage to me. Oh, got stuck on the wall. Yeah, I think that's another thing that this is that first boss fight, and I don't have any arrows, and I had to use that pretty much at the beginning. Yeah, hopefully it spawns me with some arrows so I don't have to try and get them on my own. Although I think the quiver adds arrows. I don't like how this game will give you a boss fight like this. Like, if I get close to him, he's gonna hit me away. And if I try and do something there, it's just gonna spawn stuff on me Like he's gonna spawn the stuff closer to me and then come back and hit me into it. So I lose either way in this sense. Like up close, like maybe I can. I see. I guess that wasn't too bad actually. So I'm gonna retract my last statement. I weave through these? No. Stayed near that one and died. So that's on me. But I think. Oops, didn't see that one. Yeah, like see how long it takes him to stop and do this? Doesn't make it the easiest. Especially for the, I don't know actually know what type of game this is. It's definitely not a hit him. Alright, cool. It's definitely not a role playing game. It looks like how a lot of MMOs show themselves from like the top down ish view, like well top down angled view, I guess. So that's done. This video is longer than it needed to be. But see what? No, I didn't put anything in to upgrade. I don't think so. That part doesn't matter. Yeah, see the projectile hit is 210% because most of my arrows were hitting more than one enemy at a time. Oh, we still got one of these chests. Okay, better armor. So we got better armor and health potions. Heal nearby allies. Oh, is that something new? No, it's just thorns. For every 100 blocks explored on the map, you regain a small amount. That's not necessarily useful. Increase the maximum number of souls that can be carried. So that just means that you can, like with the explosion, I think that means it'll do more damage. And yeah, I think that's it though. And if I, so now I have to do 3 successful missions to complete that. Oops, did it give me those back? All right, cool. I don't want to upgrade that. This is probably more useful to upgrade, and we'll figure out what happens with that whole thing another time. But I'm pretty sure it's just gonna match its level to, I guess, the 36 or somewhere in that range of things that sending gives. This man has what, weapons at a decent price or armor at a decent price. So that's all useless, pretty much. Luxury items. A trick bow, sleep bow, multiple targets. That's okay, I guess. Between 26 and 32. It's not really worth it if it's at that level, because I have stuff higher than it. So I guess all this new stuff is cool. It's probably more useful if you start from the beginning and have all of this in. But none of this new stuff is really gonna save the game for me necessarily. Like if I was already bored of this game, all of this stuff wasn't gonna bring me back to this game. So I don't think it's really enough to, like, if people stopped playing it, I don't think it's enough to bring it back. But that's all from me. I'm King Abaddon. You can follow me on Instagram at king__Abaddon. There'll be new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I guess not at 12 p.m. So I should probably stop putting that in since I can't schedule my videos for them. But that's all from me. Don't forget to like it, subscribe it, and share it. And I'll see you next time.